The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you.
Subliminal tactics. Manipulated madness. Mechanical monsters. Divide and they conquer.
Secrets of this madness, live and chase the rabbit. Puppeteers pull strings, manipulate the atlas. It's crass how they make us backflip like gymnastics. Just some trained monkeys, dancing and romancing. All for the money, flashing cash for the fashion. The king sips the chalice and regulates the culture. 21st century tactics, they never hold up. The man sold his soul for a Rolex that is golden. To watch the time pass through a vision that they sold him. Mind controlled, make more money to be spent. Currency revolves and we living with our debt. To get paid, we play games, gamble with our head. Does it land on black or red? Living lavish, you're upset. The pill flips and bounces and counteracts your stress. If it's Valium or Xanax, just an abacus of death. Don't heal the wound proper like a bandage in a trench. You're tense, you sweat, don't let this madness get the best. This everyday pattern has you snapping at your ends like a handgun in roulette that is rushing. Adrenaline's pumping, panic, fear of death. When the end is confronting, then you're standing on the edge, always tempted of jumping. Always tempted of jumping. Then you stand back, take a sec, and really start to analyze. All these thoughts intrude us when we live in paradise. First world paradigm, caught in the flashing lights. Social standards, vision captive of a pantomime. Life's not a movie, move free through the sands of time. Knowledge of self brings light to a shadowed blind. Harrowed mind, magnified, televised. Actors' lives telling lies, glamorized. Self-obsessed, asinine, feel depressed, static, grind. Instagram camera shy, capture it with vanity. The devil went and hacked your mind.
Everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls.
The sun sets in the west and rises in the east. We walk these illusionary lines on repeat. We modern day slaves living life on our knees.
Better rise to your feet, forget intimidation tactics.
The sun sets in the west and rises in the east. We walk these illusionary lines on repeat. We modern day slaves living life on our knees.
The instigate out in the hate, manipulated madness.
You were toxic and wounded, caught up, no improvement. Stagnation, sitting in puddles of confusion. Intrusive thought patterns, paranoid delusions. Sleuthing everything and second guessing your movement. There's no improvement, you're feeling scarred and neglected. Against your friends you lose it, on a path of resentment. It's all an illusion, you're in the grasp of depression. Clouded by the gloom, just trying to harness the essence. To get better, let the clouds move apart and the weather go from stormy to sunny days. But the darkness is pleasant, it's love and hate for the way that you bask in remembrance of lots of pain you obtained from the past, full of pressure and test to trauma. Tend to be pensive, don't tend to talk much. Intense with a tendency to be tempted to get more drunk. Redemption for anything that was said wasn't thought up. Loose lips sink ships, but silence is your torture. Caught up, fighting a war up in your cranium. Creating new ways to feel more like an alien. When we're all the same, trying to navigate in this matrix manufactured by benefactors of Satanists. Insane and sick if you start breaking the mold. Opposed to the norm, they start taking control. Label you with all sorts for medication to solve. You separate from your goals, acculturation unfolds. You hold your phone up close as you vacantly scroll. TikTok to waste time, a generation devolves. Indulged in fake lives of the famous divulge. Information of cold-blooded stasis, no soul. Some things I say could dissolve, fade away and get lost in your subconscious, where the truth stays locked in. Poker face, never fold to these mechanical monsters. It's all about control with the madness they plot with. The sun sets in the west and rises in the east. We walk these illusionary lines on repeat. We modern day slaves living life on our knees.
Better rise to your feet, forget intimidation tactics.
The sun sets in the west and rises in the east. We walk these illusionary lines on repeat.